children. Today we'll read lesson number 7, Tribes, Nomads and Settled Communities of History. Okay, so first, beyond big cities, tribal societies. Here we have to see society had been divided based on the rules of Varna prescribed by Brahmins. Okay, that we have discussed earlier also. There are 4 Varna. Varna means just a Brahmin. According to their occupation, then comes Kshatriya, then Vaishya, then Shudra. These are all the 4 Varna according to their occupation. There were societies called tribes who did not follow the rules prescribed by Brahmins. This is here important. Who are tribes? We will read. But tribes, the people, those who did not follow the rules prescribed by the Brahmins. Kinship bonds united these tribes. Kinship means, as in Hindi, if you say this is called Shagotra, they are blood relations. Okay. Here, agriculture, hunting and gathering were the means of livelihood. These are all the main points, okay, under this beyond big cities, tribal societies. Some of the tribes were nomadic. They retained their freedom and preserved their culture. Now, we will see about this tribal society, mobile or tribal society. Many societies in the Indian subcontinent did not follow some social rules and rituals prescribed by the Brahmins. They were also not divided into different high and low caste. Such societies are called tribes. A tribal society consists of groups of related families that are led by chiefs, means ek mukhya hota hai, and that are governed by the tribe's own laws and traditions. Members of each tribe are united by bonds of kinship. Just now as I have discussed about that word kinship, blood relations se jo society members hai, they are not bahar ke koi nahi hai. They are united by the bonds of kinship. Tribal societies are not divided on the basis of caste or wealth. This is also a very important line. Underline this. They are often the original and indigenous people living in a particular area. Matlab original means all with that natural they are of. And each tribe or tribal society has its own distinct lifestyle, customs, beliefs. Traditionally, many tribes have led a nomadic life. Nomadic life means they move from one place to another within their region. They usually lived in forest, hills and deserts. Some of the tribes have now settled in our countryside. In fact, from the medieval period onwards, the life of the tribal people has slowly changed due to migration of other people into their regions and deforestation. Deforestation also one major aspect here. Deforestation has actually uprooted them from their own village, original villages, and exposed them to new cultures. To some extent, they assimilated some aspects of these cultures and led a settled life. In some places, they established a full-fledged state or kingdom. Many of the tribes earned their livelihood from agriculture. This is also one important line. Others were hunter-gatherers or herders. A tribe collectively owned land, cattle, forest, pastures, etc. and they shared the yields, matlab product, amongst household almost equally. Some of the important tribes are here from Punjab, I am saying, starting from the north. Punjab, Khokar and Gakhar, these are the tribes, name of the tribes. Then Multan, here if you see northwest में Langhas, Argans, Baluchis. हिमाचल में देखो गदीज are there. Delhi, Dhanakas. फिर Delhi, Haryana, Julahas. Karnataka, Kolis. Andhra Pradesh में Korajas. Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Panchamas, Gonds. These are all. In Nagaland, Nagas. Assam, Ahoms. Bihar, Jharkhand, Cheros, Mundas, Santals. यहाँ उड़ीसा में भी मुंडास, संतल्स, महालीज, they are the name of the tribes. Maharashtra also Kolis, Mahads, Gonds there. Rajasthan, Banjaras are there. Then in Chhattisgarh, Satnamis, Bhils, Gonds. In Madhya Pradesh also, same. So these are all the points today we have seen under beyond big cities and tribal societies. Okay, up to this you read, then next topic we'll see afterwards. Okay, thank you children.